Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to the channel, where we talk about living healthier, happier, and wiser as we embrace our golden years. I'm so glad you're here today, because we're diving into something that's close to my heart, and I bet it's close to yours too. Today's video is all about walking. Yes, walking. It's simple, it's free, and it might just be the secret to turning back the clock on aging, especially after 70. Picture this. You're out there, strolling through your neighborhood. The sun's warming your face. Maybe you got your favorite playlist in your ears or a good friend by your side. Each step you take isn't just moving you forward. It's helping you feel stronger, sharper, and more alive. That's what we're talking about today in Walking Through Time. How steps after 70 can rewind the aging clock. I'm not here as some distant expert in a white coat. Think of me as your friend. Maybe like that neighbor who's always sharing tips over the fence, or the buddy you call when you need a little encouragement. I've spent years reading, researching, and talking to folks just like you, people who want to make the most of their 70s, 80s, and beyond. And let me tell you, walking is one of the most powerful tools we've got. It's not about running marathons or hitting the gym for hours. It's about putting one foot in front of the other and letting those steps work their magic. So, grab a cup of coffee, tea, or maybe just a glass of water, and let's take a walk together. Figuratively for now, but I hope you'll be inspired to lace up your shoes after this. We're going to talk about why walking is so incredible for your body, mind, and spirit, how it can help you stay independent and vibrant, and practical ways to make it part of your life, no matter where you're starting from. Ready? Let's get moving. Why walking matters after 70. Let's start with the big picture. Why does walking matter so much, especially as we hit our 70s and beyond? Aging is a journey, isn't it? It's like walking through time itself. Some days, you feel like you're 50 again, full of energy. Other days, maybe your knees creak a little, or you're not quite as quick as you used to be. That's normal. But here's the thing. Walking can help you hold on to that youthful spark longer than you might think. You see, as we age, our bodies naturally start to slow down. Our muscles lose some strength, our joints might stiffen, and even our balance can feel a little wobbly. But walking is like a gentle nudge to your body, saying, hey, we're not done yet. It's low impact, which means it's kind to your joints, but it's also powerful enough to keep your heart pumping, your muscles engaged, and your mind sharp. Here's a little science to back this up, but I promise I'll keep it simple. Studies from places like the American Heart Association and the National Institutes of Health have shown that regular walking can do wonders. It lowers your risk of heart disease, helps control blood sugar, strengthens bones, and even boosts your mood. One study found that older adults who walked just 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, had a lower risk of dementia. That's right. Walking isn't just good for your body. It's like a workout for your brain, too. But let's get real for a second. I know what you might be thinking. Sure, walking sounds great, but I'm not exactly training for the Olympics here. And that's okay. You don't need to be a fitness guru. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. All you need is a pair of comfortable shoes and a little bit of motivation. And that's what I'm here to help with. The physical benefits, keeping your body young. Let's break down some of the ways walking keeps your body feeling younger. First up, your heart. Your heart is like the engine of your body, and walking is one of the best ways to keep it running smoothly. When you walk, your heart rate goes up just enough to get your blood flowing, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. This can lower your blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and cut your risk of heart attacks or strokes. And who doesn't want a stronger heart? Then there's your muscles and bones. As we get older, we lose muscle mass and bone density. It's just part of the deal. Walking helps slow that process down. It strengthens the muscles in your legs, hips, and core, which are so important for staying steady on your feet. It also puts just enough stress on your bones to keep them strong, which can help prevent osteoporosis. I heard a story from a friend named Betty, who's 74. She started walking every morning after her doctor warned her about weak bones. 2 years later, her bone density scans showed improvement, and she feels stronger than she has in years. That's the power of walking. And let's not forget about balance. Falls are a big concern as we age, but walking regularly can improve your balance and coordination. It's like training your body to stay nimble. There's even something called dynamic balance, which you build when you walk on uneven surfaces like grass or a trail. So, if you're able, try mixing up your walks. Pavement one day, a park path the next. Oh, and one more thing. Walking can help with those aches and pains. If you've got arthritis or stiff joints, you might think exercise is the last thing you need. But gentle movement like walking lubricates your joints, keeping them flexible. It's like oiling a rusty hinge. My Uncle Joe, who's 78, swears by his daily walks for keeping his knee pain in check. He says, "If I don't walk, I feel like I'm 90. When I do, I'm back to 60. The mental and emotional boost. Now, let's talk about what walking does for your mind and soul. Because aging isn't just about your body. It's about how you feel. And walking, it's like a hug for your mental health. When you walk, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood. It's like a natural antidepressant, no prescription needed. I remember a time when I was feeling a bit down. Life was busy and I was stuck in a rut. A friend suggested we go for a walk in the park. Nothing fancy, just a 20-minute loop. By the time we got back, I felt like a weight had lifted. The fresh air, the sound of birds, the rhythm of my steps, it all came together to clear my head. That's what walking can do. It's not just exercise, it's therapy. Walking also helps with stress. Life doesn't stop throwing curveballs just because you're over 70. Maybe you're worried about your health, your family, or just the state of the world. Walking gives you a chance to step away from all that, even for a little while. It's a moment to breathe, to think, or even to pray if that's your thing. And if you walk with a friend or a group, it's a chance to connect, to share stories, to laugh. There's something so special about that. And let's not forget about your brain. Walking increases blood flow to your brain, which can help with memory and focus. There's research showing that older adults who walk regularly have a lower risk of cognitive decline. It's like giving your brain a daily dose of oxygen and energy. So, if you've ever walked away from a problem and come back with a solution, that's your brain thanking you for the movement. Stories that inspire. I want to share a couple of stories because sometimes hearing about real people makes all the difference. There's this gentleman named Tom, who's 81, from a small town in Ohio. Tom was never much of an exerciser, but after a health scare, his doctor told him to start moving. He began with just 5 minutes a day, walking to the end of his driveway and back. Over time, he worked up to 30 minutes, and now he walks every morning with his dog. Max Tom says he's got more energy. His blood pressure's down, and he feels like he's cheating father time. His secret? He started small and kept at it. Then there's Maria, 76, from London. Maria was grieving the loss of her husband and found herself retreating from the world. A neighbor invited her to join a local walking group, and at first, she was hesitant. But those walks became her lifeline. She made new friends, discovered new parts of her city, and started feeling like herself again. Maria told me, "Walking didn't just save my body, it saved my spirit." These stories remind us that walking isn't just about physical health. It's about reclaiming your life, finding joy, and staying connected to the world around you, making walking work for you. Okay, so you're sold on the idea of walking. But how do you make it a part of your life, especially if you're starting from scratch or dealing with limitations? Let's talk about some practical tips, because I want this to feel doable, not daunting. Start small. If you're new to walking or haven't been active in a while, don't try to do too much too soon. Start with 5 or 10 minutes a day, even if it's just around your house or yard. Gradually build up to 20 or 30 minutes. The key is consistency, not speed or distance. Find your rhythm. Some folks love walking first thing in the morning. It sets the tone for the day. Others prefer an afternoon stroll or an evening walk to unwind. Experiment and find what works for you. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just get back to it tomorrow. Make it enjoyable. Walking doesn't have to be a chore. Listen to music, an audiobook, or a podcast. I know a lady named Susan who listens to old Motown hits while she walks. It's like a dance party for one, or walk with a friend, your spouse, or even your grandkids. It's a chance to bond while you move. Choose the right gear. You don't need much, but good pair of walking shoes is a must. Look for shoes with cushioning and support. Your feet will thank you. If you're walking in cooler weather, layer up so you can stay comfortable. And if you're out at dusk, wear something reflective so drivers can see you. Mix it up. Keep things interesting by changing your route. Walk in your neighborhood one day, head to a local park the next, or even try a mall if the weather's bad. Some communities have walking trails or nature paths. Check them out. Variety keeps you motivated. Stay safe. If you got health concerns, talk to your doctor before starting a new routine. Stay hydrated, especially on warm days, and pay attention to how your body feels. If you use a cane or walker, that's no problem. Walking is still for you. There are even seated walking exercises you can do if mobility is an issue. Set goals, but keep it fun. Maybe you want to walk 10,000 steps a day, or maybe you just want to get to the mailbox without feeling winded. Whatever your goal, track your progress. A simple pedometer or a fitness app can be motivating, but don't let numbers stress you out. Enjoy the journey. Overcoming obstacles. I know it's not always easy to stick with walking. Life gets in the way. Maybe the weather's lousy or your knees are acting up, or you just don't feel like it. I've been there. Here's how to push through some common roadblocks. Bad weather. If it's raining or freezing, try indoor walking. Malls, community centers, or even your living room can work. March in place while watching TV or do a walking workout video. There are tons on YouTube, and I'll link some in the description. Pain or fatigue. If you're sore or tired, listen to your body. Maybe scale back to a shorter walk, or take a rest day. Gentle stretching before and after can help with stiffness. And if pain's a persistent issue, check in with your doctor or physical therapist. They might have tips to make walking more comfortable. Lack of motivation. We all have days when we'd rather stay on the couch. Try making a walking date with a friend. You're less likely to skip it. Or reward yourself with something small, like a favorite treat or an episode of your favorite show, after your walk. Sometimes, just getting out the door is the hardest part. Tell yourself you'll walk for 5 minutes, and often you'll keep going. Time constraints. Life's busy, even in your 70s. If you're short on time, break your walk into smaller chunks. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 in the afternoon. It all adds up. The ripple effect of walking. Here's something beautiful about walking. It doesn't just change your health. It changes your life. When you feel stronger and more energized, you're more likely to say yes to things. Yes to that family picnic. Yes to volunteering. Yes to trying something new. Walking builds confidence, and that confidence spills over into everything you do. I think of walking as a metaphor for life after 70. It's about taking one step at a time, moving forward even when the path feels uncertain. Each step is a choice to keep going, to stay curious, to embrace the years ahead with open arms. And that, my friends, is what healthy aging is all about. So, there you have it. Walking, the simple, powerful way to rewind the aging clock. It's not about being the fastest or going the farthest. It's about showing up for yourself day after day and letting those steps add up to a healthier, happier you. Whether you're 70, 80, or beyond, it's never too late to start. Your body, your mind, and your spirit will thank you. I want to leave you with a little challenge. This week, try adding just one walk to your routine. Maybe it's 10 minutes around the block. Maybe it's a stroll with a loved one. Whatever it is, take that first step and see how it feels. And then come back here and let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. What do you love about walking? What's holding you back? Let's support each other. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me and helps us keep sharing tips for living your best life in your golden years. And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a new video. We got more coming your way about staying healthy, finding joy, and embracing the wisdom of age. Until next time, keep moving, keep smiling, and keep walking through time. You've got this. I'll see you soon.